What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about things that I don't like, but not necessarily things that I don't like, things that I would change. And they're mostly like quirky UI things that I've come across. And these are the things that if I was working there, I would say, look, we have to make this a priority. And, these things would generally improve the workflow. So first one is, and this is an absolute one that I would love to see changed right away, is copying the dynamics routing. So say if you have a sidechain signal, right? We're going to sidechain instrument audio 2. Okay, so we have that set and we're making our adjustments and stuff for our sidechain. If we want to copy that, yeah, we copy that. But if we paste it, right, easily enough, it does not copy the device input. So it copies everything else, which is fine, but then you'd have to manually, say, okay, where is the kick? Yeah, okay, there we go. Right. So generally when I have like my tracks and I'm sidechaining to my kick, I'll just, relentlessly copy paste across the channels and then make adjustments to the threshold, right? And there's that. Another thing is the pre-effects or the effects preview. So say if I have like a kick with a large bottom or body and I want to kind of only have the click of the kick go through, and I do this in Ableton and it works pretty well. I'll add a pre-effects to the detection circuit, so only the top end of the kick is going through. If I'm missing something, I don't know how to actually preview this, right? And that goes for other effects as well. I'll give you an example, hopefully. What am I doing? So we have a chorus. Yeah, we have wet effects. To be able to listen to the wet effects, this kind of effects section, just kind of like stick a probe in there and be like, what's going on in here? And be able to like preview that, that'd be ideal. And that's what I'd really love to see. One thing that is crippling my workflow is multi-out VST. I know it's coming, but I just want to mention it. It might be implemented very soon, and that's multi-out VST for like machine or my virus TI. I need multi-out VST. My machine 4 outs I usually use. You can use up to 16, and my virus TIs 4 or 3 out VST, 3 out audio, and all that, and it's through the VST, through the virus TI or something like that. And that's really needed for a guy like me. Collapsing audio channels. I like to have a lot of audio channels in my projects, as you can tell, with lots of routing and lots of things all set up. And the ability to make these bigger or smaller or collapse them, just to give you more real estate space, would be ideal. Another one is grouping audio, to like take like all your percussion, then group it and then collapse it, just so you don't have to like scroll up and down these massive sets that I'll be making. That's one thing that is ideal. Everything else works well. A default template. Sorry for doing that. A default template I would love to have. You can save the actual project and then open that. But being able, like when you create a new kind of template, it'd be really cool to have all of your routing that you're consistently using. Say I'd have like the L2 on the master, and I would have my audio in from my virus, my Nord, my audio in from my JP8000, and my virus TI all set up, and my machine all set up every time I open a file here, just like I do in Ableton, just so I don't have to manually set it up each time. That's another thing. And the EQ. The EQ is good. That's really high quality and it's really smooth. Right? Very smooth. Surprisingly smooth. But I would love to see an oversampling mode for higher frequency content. And maybe a spectrum. I don't know if that's doable with the current modular system. I'm sure they're working on implementing that. But maybe a spectrum overlay or an alternate spectrum that kind of would pop out or would sit right next to it. Maybe a drop up or a drop down or a drop side menu. That's a few of the things that are readily, makes me kind of not willing to make the switch fully, but if they implemented those, I'd be like, wow, the workflow, I can do some workflow now. And yeah, those are some things that I don't like. Or that I don't like that I would change or something like that. All right, hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good one, guys. Take care.